Hello everyone out there, this is Lloyd with Gizmos Games, and today we're looking at Commander 2014 Peer Through Time. This is the blue Commander deck. With Safari Temporal Archmage as the Commander. It's +1, look at top 2 cards of the library, put one of them in your hand, the other on the bottom. Very similar to this Jace we had out of Ravnica. -1, untap 4 target permanents. Awesome. -10, get an emblem. You may activate loyalty abilities of planeswalkers you control on any player's turn anytime you can cast an instant. That is going to be very interesting to see Safari, how much he's used in some of these Super Friend Commander decks that have a bunch of planeswalkers in them. Him combined with some of these recent Johnnies, scary. And Chained Veil, ooh, yeah. Being able to cast your but Chained Veil him and like the Ajani, it gives you extra loyalty counters. Oh yeah, that could be scary. So this is Peer Through Time. Safari Temporal Archmage manipulates the flow of time itself. This Planeswalker commander uses an arsenal of tricks to keep his options open and his opponents guessing. With the battlefield safely under control, he sends forth massive blue creatures to deliver the killing blow. So let's get this box open. See what's inside. So again, we have the single oversized commander, which is Safari. In our box, just like the other ones. Open her up. We have our emblem. We have our rules reference card from 15 and cons. Just like the other ones, we're going to get a... And that's really nice about this isn't actually... Every deck has a separate insert, which is nice to see. Instead of just one insert that's the same across all of them. Take a look here at the new cards for a second. So, in the blue deck, our new cards are Aethergale, Breaching Leviathan, Domineering Wheel, Delusi Sirens, and Intellectual Offering, Reefworm. I'm going to mispronounce this one, but how many of these have been mispronounced so far? Sitcher Gareth, Storm Surge Kraken, and Teferi. So let's get this out of the way. Let's get the contents of this deck out on the screen. Alright. Okay. Emblem. Fish, well, Kraken, fish, well, Kraken, ape. That was a little unexpected. Some basic lands. Green apes. That's a little surprising. Let's see what makes those. Alright, so our rare creatures in Planeswalker, Teferi. There's the Gareth. Tidemaker. So Sirens. Reefworm. Roxen. Kraken. Frosthide. Ooh. Sphinx of the Jar Isle. Sphinx of Mogsy. Magsy, Praxian, Investigator, Sphinx of Urthrin, Hoverguard Sweepers, Breaching Leviathan, Deep Sea Kraken. So, those are creatures. Of course, our new ones are going to be Leviathan. Where are you? There it is. That's what I was looking for. Storm Surge Kraken. The Kraken. The Kraken. The Kraken. There's a story there. Maybe sometime we'll get into that. Alright, so our new cards. Teferi Temporal Archmage. Already went through his abilities. Snitcher Gareth. Each player puts top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Exile up to 2 creature cards. Put in the graveyards this way. Put an XX blue zombie creature token on the battlefield. X is the total power of cards exiled. Awesome. Gonna be a big zombie. I see that being a big in some of these commander decks. Lucid Sirens. Target creature attacks target opponent this turn if able. Alright. And it's morphed. Awesome. Reform. When Reform dies, put a 3/3 blue fish creature token onto the battlefield. When this creature dies, put a 6/6 blue whale creature token onto the battlefield. When this creature dies, put a 9/9 blue kraken creature onto the battlefield. Wow. I like that card. That's nice. Breaching Leviathan. Breaching Leviathan enters the battlefield. If you cast it from your hand, tap all non-blue creatures. Those creatures don't untap. During their controller's next untap steps. Wow. Storm Surge Kraken. Hexproof. And he's our lieutenant for this deck. As long as you control your commander, it gets a +2/+2 and has whenever Storm Surge Kraken becomes blocked, it may draw 2 cards. So essentially it's a 7/7 for 5. That's hexproof. Wow. That's just a monster right there. Alright, let's get these creatures out of the way and let's move on to enchantments. Enchantments, instants, and sorceries. So, Infinite Reflection, Well of Ideas. Wow, ran out of enchantments fast. Cyclonic Rift makes a comeback. Crackling Counterpart, Domineering Will, Intellectual Offering, Stroke of Genius, Spider Replication. Wow. Looks like most of these are going to be sorceries. Aether Gale, Distorting Wake. So there's a couple new cards in here. Intellectual Offering, there's one of them. Choose an opponent, you and that player each draw 3 cards. Choose an opponent, untap all non-land permanents you control and all non-land permanents that player controls. I think going star is going to be fun. Let's see what kind of alliances come out of that. Domineering Will. Target player gains control of up to 3 target non-attacking creatures until in a turn. Untap those creatures and they block this turn if able. Aether Gale. Return 6 non-land permanents to their owner's hands. Wow. If that doesn't team up with Cyclonic Rift, I don't know. So, let's move on to artifacts. So, Steel Hellkite, Sapphire Medallion, Crown of Doom, Nefari's Disc. Not a bad set of artifacts. Alright. Now our non-basic lands. Morphland. Interesting to see here and not in the other ones. And we have our 2 cycling lands. Pretty basic. Nothing too out there. A little sad to see no hideaway lands. Alright, now for our commons and uncommons. Go ahead and set these out here. Not really going to go through them unless I see something that just absolutely catches my eye. Turn to Frog. It's an awesome card. Oh no. So, I mean, not a bad set of commons and uncommons in this box. A little sad to see no real counter spells. No dispel, no counter, no cancel. It's a very uncontrolled blue deck. Well, when I say uncontrolled, I'm saying control when I think of control, the counter spells and stuff like that. Again, nothing to really write home about. Interesting to see some Eldrazi's make their appearance. And again, a Soul Ring. There we go. There's our blue commander deck. Be on the lookout. We'll be doing a star tournament with these Commander 14 decks. And as always, be on the lookout for more videos. If you got any questions, comments, put them down there, and we'll get back to you. And thanks for watching. Be on the lookout for more videos.